Hey, Piper. All right, Carmen. I'm actually like kind of on time for once. Morning. Well, afternoon. Good afternoon. See, I should go. I should go live at noon more often, then I can see who's all in a different time zone. Share it on out. We got a special guest that we're waiting for. Hey, Steph. Hey, Mush. I'm probably gonna share it to some of y'all already in here. Hey, listen. More than any that low. How are you? Hey, Megan. You go ahead and take a box. Hey, little chunk. And then we'll wait for your people to get in once you're in the box. Hey, Snark. Hey, Rim. Let me fix these boxes here. There we go. Go ahead. Whenever you're ready, Megan. Yep, tap, share out the live, do your populace, heart means, all that good stuff. This live is probably going to go down. Morning, Megan.
Good morning. Oh, do you want to do a side-by-side, or are we expecting a special guest?
To do side by side.
Okay.
Anyone know how to get rid of that last box there?
Let me see.
Oh, Nikki, you're gonna want to know. You're gonna want to watch this one.
Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that.
Does anybody know how to get this side by side in here?
Moderator settings. Wait, that's not it either.
Sorry, I suck at this too, Megan. We are here for a eulogy, by the way. We're gonna lay to rest some people that we hardly knew, but we knew them.
I don't know why it's not doing a side-by-side. That's weird.
They say hop out and hop back in. There we go. Oh. Oh shit! Why did I do that? Hold on. know, fuck it, this is good enough. If anybody else wants a box, there's front row seats at the eulogy.
Oh, yes, please join us.
Can anybody guess who the topic is? Unless you already know, don't guess. Very few of you already know.
Good morning.
Morning, Indianola. How are you?
Yeah, let me get my front row. I'm doing great.
It's a good front row. Anybody else want up here for a good front row seat? Go ahead, request.
What's up, everybody? Good morning.
Good morning, honey. How are you? Welcome.
Appreciate that.
We got mush coming up. Nicole, did you want a box? Morning, Mama V. So we are here to read the eulogy of Jenna Stronger's sister, Tammy, that May account, and her brother Earl, that Big E account. Because we don't throw stones in glass houses without a fucking mess to clean up. Right. Go ahead and me and Megan are going to play characters. It's very symbolic. These are the two children that Tammy lost custody of to her sister. They're in much better care now and a much better home now. People who step up for their siblings' children should be commended. They're about to have another little sister because they are a part of their family. They already have other little sisters and brothers. I don't know. I didn't really look at the photos. I just seen a bunch of kids. That's their family. It's not Tammy's family. And here's why. I will be reading the 18-page court docket that explains why these children were taken from Tammy. I didn't redact it, so I'm going to pause when I see names. I'm not going to say names except for that scumbag bitch Tammy's and her husband, Jeremiah. 18 pages. Told you it was a eulogy, right? It is not good. Trigger warning. That's okay. They're reporting, so tap the screen, send your heart me's, all that good stuff. Send your populars. If it goes down, I guess we'll go anywhere else. Megan, hell, I.O., Mother Moon, somebody, Snark.
Right. Florida Man, could you just recap on who Tammy is really fast? The numbers went up quite a bit, and they're asking in the comments.
Yeah, so Tammy is Jenna Stronger's sister. She has the May account. She's the one that's running around with all Jenna's chargers on that other account. Not really explaining them, but, explaining them poorly and way wrong. And Earl is Jenna Stronger's brother. I was in their box 2 days ago. They told me to look Jen up. I did, but I looked them up too. Because, it's fair both ways. But they didn't think I was going to do that. We are here to read the 18-page court case, the testimony from all parties involved of why Tammy lost her children to her sister and why these children up here, being now the sister's children, are in a better home, better care, way better than Tammy could ever dream of providing. Hey, Artie. Hey, Pearly. I'm going to get started. So, real mother, hereinafter referred to as real mother. Real mother is the sister that got custody, by the way. Testified on direct that she lives in blank and has for the last year. She filed the motion for custody in November 2018. Kid and kid have lived with her since October of 2018. At the time they lived in the place, she is 26 years old. That's a lot of extra responsibility for someone in their mid-20s, by the way. She's married. Blank lives with them. She has a job. We're going to get to that. Doing good. That's a bunch of kid stuff. Doing good. The kids are in school. The kids are doing good. All three children moved in to her home in October 2017. They moved in when the old mother, the bad mother, Tammy, had surgery. They were supposed to stay for 2 weeks, but they never went home. Every time real mother took fake mother to the doctor, fake mother would say that she was not ready for the children to come home. She asked her sister regularly, and she was just not ready for them to come home. So far, real mother, the one that got custody, is doing a great job. Fake mother, bad mother, the one that lost custody, is not doing a good job. The children have 3 meals per day with her. She cares for their medical needs. They have insurance and have been to the doctor. She asked their bad mother about their primary care doctor, and bad mother has not provided her with a response, meaning the bad mother didn't even have a primary care doctor. Real mother took them to the dentist, as well as an orthodontist. They need extensive work done. I'm not going to go into detail. The real mother talked to the school counselor about the children. The children told the counselor that for once they have a real structure in their home that they've never experienced before. That's insane. But it's healthy. They are integrated into her household. She treats them like they are her own. She has known them since birth. They have chores and an allowance. When she took them in, they had poor hygiene and smelled of dog feces and urine. They did not brush their teeth and did not comb their hair. They looked like they had not showered in weeks. They wait for permission to eat. They wait for permission for everything, since that is what they're accustomed to from the bad mother. They were unhealthy and underweight. Now they are very healthy. Yes, Artie, this is what Tammy meant by look into things. I'm assuming. The children are adults now, happy, healthy, with a loving family. I have full permission to do this. So, and if by full permission, you mean these photos came off of Facebook, that's public, and this shit was gotten from the court records, you're damn right, full permission, public record. But the kids are adults, by the way. And look at them, they're healthy as fuck. They're happy too. They're about to have a whole ass little sister. This is about Tammy being a poor parent, the account Maymay, Jenna Stronger's sister, the one that always talks about how shitty Jen is. She lied. We're going to get to that. We're on page 2. When Plank came to live with real mother, he would He would wet the bed every night. He has not done that in at least 1.5 months. It got better over time. She talked to bad mother about the bedwetting, and she made a urology appointment, and they started the whole process over to get him reevaluated. He has a small bladder. Okay. Parents, bad parents come to the house on Saturdays to pick up the kids. Bad parents have come over for holidays. She has seen the children interact with bad parents. Bad father will yell at the children. On July 4th, bad father was very intoxicated and grabbed one child by the throat and slammed him down in the yard. That was in 2018. Her father, good mother's father and mother both saw it happen. In November 2018, bad mother was at their house. One child was doing dishes in the kitchen sink while bad mother was making bread. Bad mother grabbed a pair of scissors and came up behind child and cut his hair. Child got mad and threw a cup down in the sink. It splashed water on bad mother's face. Child tried to walk away, but bad mother grabbed him by the shirt, spun him around, and began punching him in the face. She backed him up against the garage door and continued punching him, and his glasses fell down the basement stairs and broke. She had to take him to get the glasses fixed. This is all official court records, by the way. I will redact everything after this live and post it. I'm going to redact all of the children's names. I'm going to redact all the names except for the fake mother, Tammy, and the fake father, Jeremiah. In the summer of 2018, bad mother, someone else, child and child, were in the garage. She was mowing the lawn. Child 1 and Child 2 got into an argument, and bad mother grabbed a 2x4, was chasing Child 2 around, trying to hit him. We're on page 2. We are halfway through page 2. I'll put it that way. She is familiar with bad parents housing. In August of 2013, the family was living in a motel. Name of the hotel. In November of 2013, they moved to a street and lived there until November 2015, when they moved to the house in blank. They were evicted from the blank house from that residence in May of 2019. She was inside the blank house on numerous occasions. The house is disgusting. There are holes in the walls and ceiling, a skunk in a cage in the living room, a tortoise, and there were sugar gliders, flying squirrels, in the dining room. They had 4 to 5 cages of sugar gliders with 2 squirrels per cage. There were dogs in the dining room with puppy pads to pee and poop on. They did not let the dogs go outside. They just let them go in the house. Then they would use bleach water to clean the floor and then put down new pads. There was moldy food in the refrigerator, no running water. And this is at Tammy's house, by the way. I lost my spot, 1 second. No running water. There was a room upstairs that the dogs had destroyed and was never cleaned up. That was right next to the boys' room. The water was turned off numerous times. The bad mother, Tammy, would come over and ask the maternal grandmother to pay their water bill. They would ask for water. They did not have heat upstairs in the house. They would use space heaters upstairs, and then the space heaters would blow the fuses. They have numerous pew-pews in the house. One pew-pew was by the cat tree, and her son grabbed it. The pew was loaded. There were also pews in the parents' bedroom. The pews were not locked up. They were accessible to the children. That's concerning. Yes, it's for owned in outlaw. This is official court documents from Tammy, Jenna Stronger's sister. The May account that I was in the live the other day. This is how she treats her children, or treated. Good thing they're with a better parent, with an actual parent now. The rent at the blank home was $300 per month. After they were evicted, they were in and out of hotels. They are now living in the house and blank, and they pay $850 per month. Bad mother Tammy told her that the new house is a 2-story with finished basement, and the landlord lives in the basement. There's a story about that, I believe. There are 4 bedrooms upstairs, one for parents, one for child one for child, and one for the father's stuff. So the father's stuff took precedence over a child having their own bedroom, according to the bad mother Tammy. Yes, 100%. I will be posting, redacted, of course. It's 18 pages of records that I have to redact. And I just didn't feel like doing it for the live. Because it's a cremation, and we got to talk about fire after this. Page 3, yes, of 18. Somehow, everything just seems to get worse, as it's been doing for like a week now. She did not ask, Good Mother did not ask for any temporary child support. Good Mother asked parents to get child shoes. His grandmother got the shoes. They asked for shoes as the last hearing, and the bad parents would not get them. Good Mother does not talk to bad father. She talks to bad mother. She has seen bad father make fun of the children. He calls child 1 the arsler and says child 1 has man boobs. Bad father said that the grandparents... Okay, listen to this part. The bad father said that the grandparents should support the children. The grandparents should provide for his children, and the good mother is asking for custody of them. The bad father told the courts that the grandparents should provide for his children. This is Tammy, the May account, not May Mayhem, but May, the shitty one that I was in, taunting them the other day. Told me to go look Jen up, and they got looked up. Looked into everything, guys. Earl, too. Earl, you're next. So, Good Mother testified on cross-examination that she has 2 children of her own, child 1, child 2. The incident with the pew was the summer before the children started staying with them. She was pregnant, and her child was born blank. Blank was about blank age. It was a rifle that he picked up. Good Mother has pews, but they are locked up. Good Mother and Good Father were involved in a pewing when someone broke into their home. The pew was locked up during the incident, and she was able to access it, meaning they were able to defend themselves. In October of 2017, all 3 children began living with them after a discussion with Bad Mother. Good Mother talked to Bad Mother about it. The kids were supposed to stay with them for 2 weeks while Bad Mother recovered. The kids would get up at her house, have breakfast, go to school, get dropped off with bad mother, do their chores there, and then come back and have dinner and spend the night with her. Bad mother would go home and sleep each night, and the children stayed with good mother. The children were with her on the weekends. The arrangement stayed the same the whole school year. When the summer started, they would go to the bad parents, Tammy and Jeremiah, for 20 to 30 minutes and do their chores and then come back to her house. And the 2018 school year started, or when the 2018 school year started, it was the same arrangement. One child stopped staying there over the summer of 2018. When the kids went over, bad father Jeremiah was at work or sleeping. Bad mother Tammy saw them every day. Her observation of the kids was from October 2017. Before that, she saw them periodically during the summer of 2017. She was at a parent's house fairly regularly. There was litigation. Can people share this, Jen? So there was litigation about the bad parents' house. She participated in the litigation. The house needed a lot of work when they moved in. Bad father Jeremiah did most of the work. Bad mother Tammy told her that the utility bills for that house were very high. On July 4th, 2018, they were at good mother's house, real mother's house. The family was all there for a party. She had a drink. She saw bad father Jeremiah drink all day. He had a 24-pack of Bud Light gone by 4 p.m. He was fisting it. Sounds like something Petty does. She saw the altercation. Jeremiah was drunk, and Child was turning on the water and filling up the pool, like she had asked. Jeremiah, the bad father, told him that it was not his place to do that. Child said he was doing what he was told to do. Bad mother, Tammy, chased Child with a 2x4, yelling she was going to get him. Good mother, was mowing the yard. She asked bad mother Tammy what she was doing, and bad mother Tammy said Child was pissing her off. She has never spanked Child since he has lived with her. She punishes the kids by grounding them. Bad mother Tammy had surgery for a tumor. She also had MRSA in her neck. And the children were still living with her at the time. We're on page 4. Adrian, how are you? So how do we feel so far? We are just done with page 3. On to page 4. Jen, you missed Tammy's husband, Jeremiah, choke slamming one of his children on the concrete. You missed Tammy, your sister, involuntarily cutting one of her children's hair and punching him in the face until his glasses fell off and broke. But don't worry, we're only getting into page 4 now. Absolutely. Well, they're good now. What they went through, awful. But I guarantee you they're good now. They look happy now. In much better hands. I'm not going to tell you all the Facebook, but I'll be damned. That's one happy fucking family. So it does have a happy ending. We got to unblock Drama Talk. Drama Talk is going to help push all of this out a little further. I had a conversation with her. She's all right. But she's going to help push out Gemini stuff, this stuff. Now remember, Tammy and Earl are both closely associated with Scammy Claus, T, Dora. You got any questions, Megan?
No, I'm just sitting here listening, taking it all in. I do have a few questions, but I think I'll wait to ask my questions at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue with page 4. Good mother filed for custody because bad parents' house was unsafe. In November 2018, there was no water or heat. She was concerned for the children's welfare. Child has a mind of her own. If boys want to go home, then they can. Good mother has seen pictures of parents' new house. She has not been inside. Bad parents' backyard was huge, but they never mowed it. Their new house is a different setting, more of a neighborhood, less of a hotel. Child was babysitting another child when she was blank age, and child walked out of her house and down the road. She believes that the boys should do chores and give them structure. She does not believe that they should be laborers for their parents on the day of their visitation, which is true for the bad parents on the day of their visitation. Good mother testified on redirect that chores last about 10 minutes, whereas at the bad parent Tammy's house, 4 hours. This is about Tammy, that May account. That's Jenna Stronger's sister. And Earl, he's up next. These are people that Scammy Claus, T, all of them. No wonder they're defending T's husband, honestly, and Scammy Claus. Scam Slam, they're all associated. Dirty motherfuckers, every single one of you. A nurse comes into bad parents' new house to go into the basement to take care of the man in the hospital bed downstairs. That's a twist. What a way to find out there's a man in the hospital bed downstairs in the basement.
Who was this man?
This is my first time seeing of him.
Okay. So it's not Earl.
No, it's not Earl. I don't think. No, it's not Earl. It might be the landlord. So they have the landlord living in the basement in a hospital bed. Weird. That's a left. Maternal grandfather testified on direct that he lives in blank with his daughter and family, as well as blank child and child. He works for blank. He works at morning to midday, 5 days a week. On July 4th, 2018, he was at his house with his family, and there were other people there for a party. Bad father was there drinking, started around 11 a.m., 2, 3 p.m. He knows bad father drinking. He saw bad father and blank having some words in the backyard. There's other perspectives. Okay. He was in the house and someone came and got him. He was looking out the door into the backyard and saw that bad father had pushed child and pushed him up against the jungle gym. Bad father's hands were on child's chest. Bad father let go of him and went back out front. Child came back to the house crying. These are the people that talk shit about Jen and lie about Jen, by the way. So, in October or November of 2018, bad mother Tammy pushed child and left. Oh, he did not see her cutting the hair. He has been around bad father Jeremiah when he is talking to the boys. Bad father makes fun of child because his breast. Bad father makes fun of child for how he talks and acts and called him an arsler frequently. A maternal grandmother told him to take care of the kids, and bad father said, "That's what grandparents are for. Go buy them things." I'm not joking. It is right here. What the fuck is wrong with him? Remember, the bad father Jeremiah, Tammy's husband, says grandparents are for taking care of kids and providing for them. Go buy them things. When they lived in blank, bad parents' water was shut off. Bad mother Tammy said that they buy gallon jugs. The pipes froze because there was no heat in the house. Maternal grandfather testified on cross-examination that bad father and maternal grandmother talked about getting Christmas presents, and that is when bad father Jeremiah said grandparents should take care of it. He has not seen bad father hit the boys. He did not see bad father hit Travis, the child, on July 4th. Bad father left the party for a while and then came back. He did not ask bad father to leave. So this is cool because it's giving like different perspectives of the family members. I hope you guys understand that for this many family members to show up and be like, Tammy, you're a shit mother. She had to be a shit mother. Jeremiah, you're a shit father. Had to be a shit father. Because we're just ending page 4. He was charged with domestic violence due to his one daughter, blank. He went to court. Blank testified on direct that she lives in blank. Oh well. She's a homemaker. She is familiar with the parties. She has known blank, good mother, through her daughter in school. They were carpooling together. She met bad mother at a graduation party in 2011. Bad mother Tammy and good mother's mother was their friend, and she passed away in January. She knows bad father Jeremiah. He knows where they lived and blank. She helped them move out of the house into a storage unit in May of 2019. Interesting. She went into the house and it had a bad odor. It was more than clutter. There were a lot of liquor bottles. They had a skunk, 2 frogs, a tortoise, 2 cats, 2 dogs, and a whole bunch of sugar gliders. Fucking sugar gliders. If you would think there's a fucking page about these, there is. They tried to sell them. Didn't work. Bad mom is Tammy, May, Jenna's stronger sister. Good mother is the sister. I'm not going to say her name, but she knows who she is, and Tammy knows who the fuck she is. Better mother than Tammy ever fucking could be. Okay, so maybe 14 or 15 sugar gliders. They were in cages that had not been cleaned. The cages were nasty. She can't even take care of animals. She helped with packing and taking things to the truck. She stored bad parents' washer and dryer, stove, picnic table, and some other things, including a motorcycle, at her house. They came and got their things last week. Her husband and son-in-law did most of the moving. Bad mother, Tammy, was packing. Bad father, Jeremiah, did very little and disappeared a lot. He came back smelling of alcohol. She was in the bedroom, and there were 4 pews on the bed. After she helped move, bad mother, Tammy, and bad father, Jeremiah, he got into an argument, and bad mother, Tammy, called her and asked her for water and ice since she had punched bad father, Jeremiah. They got the water and ice and went back over. There's an electric cord running out of the house. They were using the neighbor's electric. Good mother lives in blank. She has been to her house a lot. She is familiar with the kids. She has seen them in good mother's house. Her house is clean, lived in, and comfortable. The children have nutritional food. They are happy and healthy. Miss Blank testified on cross-examination that she was friends with their grandmother in October 2017. She did not really know the kids. Bad mother Tammy called and asked for the water and ice the week that the parents moved. M-A-Y. And up here, Megan and I are showing the 2 happy and healthy children that made it out of this situation and into a good home. Then Miss Blank testified on redirect that in 2017, maternal grandmother lived with good mother. Blank, good father, testified on direct that he is married to good mother. They have lived in their home for a little over a year. He is familiar with bad mother, and bad father. They used to live about 1 block from them. In November 2018, there was an incident in his home. In the living room, and bad mother Tammy and child were in the kitchen. The pair of scissors cut the child's hair. The bad mother did. Child had a red mark on his face and came to him all upset. Child ran upstairs after he was punched in the face. He had a big red mark on his face. He has been to bad parents' home. They moved to their current home in April. Bad parents' home was dirty and nasty. Word by word here. Tammy and Jeremiah's home was dirty and nasty. If we couldn't tell by the mugshot last night from September. It looked like an elephant house at the zoo, or like a tornado had gone off. There were cages of sugar gliders in the dining room, as well as dogs, a tortoise, a skunk, and a picket fence, and 2 cats. There was dog feces in the dining room. You had to get water from the sink to flush the toilet. He would not put his worst enemy in that house. Kid 1 and Kid 2 came to live with them. When the kids came to live with them, they were skinny and non-active. They have gained weight and are now active. They are clean in their house, and they give the kids structure. Kid has bladder issue. He has not had an issue in over a month. Good father testified on cross-examination that he has a kid named Kid who is that old. She does not visit their house now. He does not see her due to her mother. Kid is doing great. He does not believe he is overweight. He is 130 or 140 at blank years old. I don't think that's overweight. I think that's better than being skinny and malnutrition. Personally. The bad parents case in chief. Tammy Witt, W-H-I-T-T, or W-H-I-T. May, M-A-Y. Jenna Stronger's sister, the one that runs around and zap line on her all the time. Hereinafter referred to as piece of shit. Testified on direct that she lives in blank, Ohio. They moved into the house in July. Exhibit A are photos of their current home. The kids have been to the home. In October of 2017, she had brain surgery. She talked to her mother, which would be the grandmother, about caring for the kids. It was her mother's house. Then good mother got involved in the discussion and agreed to care for the kids. Good thing she did that. Blank lived with good mother for a while and then moved back in with bad parents. The house was rough. It was not that bad. A family friend wanted some work done at her house. The friend said she would find them a house to live in if bad father Jeremiah did the work on her house, which is an Ohio thing. I'm going to be honest. A lot of people do that in Ohio. They thought that they would eventually get to keep the house, but then they had a falling out. The friend sold the house they were living in. The new owner never contacted them. They showed up and told them that they had 3 days to leave. She had brain surgery. Then, July 6, 2018, she had a second surgery. During that time, she was limited in what she could do. Bad father Jeremiah was allegedly working full-time. Allegedly not in there. It's just, I know it was allegedly, like she fucking lied there. Around Thanksgiving in November of 2018, there was an incident at the house. Maternal grandmother said good mother were both on the deed to the house. They were making dessert for Thanksgiving, 2 days before Thanksgiving. Their relative, well, their niece, was there. Maternal grandmother asked good mother to put her to bed. They told good mother to put her in bed. Well, they told aunt to put her in bed. And then good mother refused and said child. And then her mother, this is all the code words and shit. It's pretty much what happened. They got into an altercation and okay, I got confused. The bad mother and the good mother got into an altercation, and the bad mother was like, pack your shit up, let's go. The boys refused. Bad mother Tammy could not get out of the house. She called the police. She talked to the police, and then she went home. Prior to that, good mother had not raised any concern about the kids. She saw kid 1 and kid 2 daily when they lived with good mother. On July 4th, 2018, she did not see the incident with bad father and child. Weird. Because didn't she chase him around with a 2x4? According to many other testimonies pages ago. She says she has given the boys shoes, but earlier the court showed that she has not. Kid 1 clothes for pictures, and she has gotten clothes for both of them. When maternal grandmother passed, she bought the boys new clothes for the service. This is her words, by the way, bad mother Tammy's words, so take them for what they're worth. Bad mother Tammy says she has never refused to get the boys what they need. Bad mother Tammy says she bought the boys school supplies and sent good mother a text yesterday to let her know. Why would you text somebody the day before court to let them know that you bought your kids something? It feels like that was just a text message she sent with how manipulative she is. Later on when we get into all of your shit, Tammy. I mean, all of it. I got 2 more lines. I'm going to take a little intermission. We'll be on page 7 when I start back up. They breed sugar gliders as a second income. They still have some sugar gliders in their home. Prior to being ill, she provided food and shelter for the boys. They cared for their medical needs. And this is all the bad mother Tammy / May, not M-A-Y, doing this, saying this. Take it for what it's worth. She said child 1 has always been overweight, but arrived to good mother's house underweight, according to several family members. They're under oath here, by the way. Child has not been skinny since he was little. She claims good mother called a child a titty boy and a drag queen. Bad father has not made fun of the boys or called them any demeaning names, you lying bitch. You know what she did there? She picked 2 other names that the fucker called him and said that, and blamed it on her. Blamed it on the good mother. That's exactly what she did. A small intermission. It's a lot to read. Would you like me to make their stomachs sink even further? Megan? Megan crashed the fuck out. Oh.
I'm here. I'm just doing my dishes and listening. But yes, please. I mean, if it's the truth, right, it has to be said. And I would just like to remind everybody really fast, before you guys start running people's names through the mud and.
So you have eyes on your children 24/7.
They're arguing like big time over there. You might want to get somebody to stream it. He's over there justifying everything.
Nah, you good. Shut that off. Don't even worry about that. Fuck it. Because these are court documents. Not their fucking word. Those are the words of people who sympathize with pedophiles, and I refuse to take anything but a goddamn court document from them. But go ahead, Megan.
That's May is streaming you guys.
Oh,
and
is she?
They got like and
I know
he's over there and everything, so
wait, I know what she did to Gina. May. You remember Gina, your landlord, whose husband passed away, and you used the fuck out of her for her life insurance that she got from her husband? I know what you did to her. I know all of it.
Yeah, I know. I knew of them. I didn't know like about her.
No, I'm talking to
passed
May.
away part or anything like that.
Jen, I'm talking to May. Mute. She's streaming. She hears me. How much did you use her for, May? This is her obituary picture, by the way. She's come back to haunt you, May. But go ahead, Megan.
I was just gonna say, before you guys start fucking attacking people and throwing people up underneath the bus, make sure your record is completely clean, right? Because this is the fuck shit that happens to you, right?
Yes.
Congratulations. Now we all know who May May is, honey. Good job being a parent, bitch.
I mean, my God, like, this is awful, okay? The abuse that those children went through, and this is just a documented abuse. This is just the abuse that was seen by the other family members. There was more. But they're in a good home now. A much better home than Tammy and Jeremiah could ever dream of providing them. Because if you look at the photos, it's a damn happy family. And they're about to be big brothers again. T giving parenting advice by being 500 yards away from her husband? Because that's the best parenting advice anybody could ever give T. Keep them kids 500 yards away from your husband. Right, Pedro. As the good mother, you never know the full story, but the good mother, the mother that got custody of these two children, did a fantastic job with them. All the family members agree. And somehow Tammy, the garbage ass mother, was the only one that said, I did a good job. Okay. Sorry, Jen. Don't even listen to them because they are combating facts with words. Ain't happening. Documented court records. These will be posted after this live. I have everything, May. You might as well just uninstall. And stop lying on Jen. Don't throw stones in the glass house because that fucking glass is hard to clean up. It's going to be a big ass pile of it. And they're associated with Scammy Claus, T, Dora, all of them. Does it surprise you that they hate kids? I will not be streaming them. I do not care what they say. I will get the recording of what they say afterwards. I will not be interrupted by useless noise.
Hey, can you let Nikki up?
Hey, Deb, what's up?
Can you let Nikki up?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I don't see anybody in queue. She must be private.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
I'm gonna say this because they're streaming you right now. T, you might want to shut your fucking mouth up, bitch, because you ain't got no room to talk about a goddamn thing. Saying, we're supposed to believe the child, Jen pled down. Bitch, shut the fuck up, because you're sitting over with a pedo in your motherfucking house and you won't believe the fucking child. So, bitch, shut the fuck up. You ain't got no room to goddamn talk about shit.
What believe what child?
Something about Jen taking money for her child.
Oh.
And she fled down. Either way, T ain't got a goddamn room to talk about shit. You big back Betty bitch, shut the fuck up.
I can explain that. They want to keep bringing it up. Tammy, why do you tell that child that you won't watch her children for free if she doesn't do this, that, or the other? Like, get on TikTok and say this.
Where T thinks she's got right to say a goddamn thing. You fucking pedo sympathizer. You fucking disgusting bitch.
All of them are. Tammy, why are you on TikTok? Shouldn't you be watching kids for free since you got your end of the deal fulfilled yesterday, right? I called all of your family members. Some of them I didn't get a hold of. I did not get a hold of Good Mother. I did not get a hold of any direct family members, but I called everybody. I called Gina's, the one you used till she passed. I called all of her family too. They told me everything about you.
Forever Grateful wants a box too.
All the shit you've done. And you are going to have a pile of glass to clean up in that home. It's probably going to have dog shit in it too, because every one of your houses have.
I was just over there in a box and they told me I was victim shaming because Jen's daughter said that Jen sold her for money and I told her that I want proof, and they were all like, "Oh, you always believe the victim but you don't believe this one." And I told her I want fucking proof. Then Shannon jumps in a box and tries to attack me, but then,
Wait a
yeah,
minute.
like sassy Shannon. And then Tiffany jumps in the box saying that I talk about her kids. And
Hold on. I do talk about her kid. Let's talk about Tiffany's kid. She ran it over with her van over its
that's
chest.
what I said. And I told her that I was talking about her parenting. And then they were all like, you've never made a mistake. I said, I've always had someone watch my fucking kid.
She was huffing in a fight with her boyfriend and rushed out of the house to leave and ran her child over when she was mad in an argument with her boyfriend. That's not an accident. That's being irresponsible, Tiffany.
And then she was all like, I was in a DV situation. I was all like, you always throw that up to fucking cover up for what you do. I was all like, you always claim that are your kids.
Hey, I got an interruption real quick. You know what else she throws? You know what else she throws? Chairs at her boyfriend. She's the aggressor.
Yeah, and
I just want to state this, and Shannon's over there in a fucking, or in a box, or anywhere listening. Hey, Shannon, your daddy, Vernon Jelly Moore, really disappointed in you. You shouldn't be talking about kids either because you didn't even raise your fucking kids, bitch.
No, she lost custody of them bitches too. Bad mothers, pedophile sympathizers, mothers that run over their children with vehicles are all over there right now trying to use their words to combat a legal court documented case.
And then she tried to mention Megan, and I was checking Shannon for trying to mention Megan, and I got dropped.
Bad mothers unite. Where's T's kids anyways? Like, they're like away from that man, right? Yeah.
T chose a pedo over her kids. I mean, let's just keep it fucking honest.
could we just remind everybody that Lucid found a cockroach in the baby's ear tube?
And let it eat the THC gummy.
I know you fucking lying.
Not at all.
But then they want to check me talking about I'm victim blaming a kid. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck all of you. They got mad because they were all like, I went over there. I said, this is disgusting that you would do this to a kid. They were all like, oh, you believe Florida man? I was all like, well, he's reading the shit. They were all like, I bet you won't box up. And what the fuck did I do? I boxed up.
If y'all don't have me blocked, share the live to me. I'll come over and box up with every one of you fucking hoes.
Right.
And I'd be happy to tell you to your motherfucking face, bitch.
I would just like to add something about Shannon. You know, she has this newfound love with Mike G, and he has a couple kids. They went to court, and Shannon refused to have custody over these babies because one child has a disability, and the other child has anger issues, and she just can't handle it. But she accepted two of the children because she didn't want the mother to get the child support. Per her words.
Yeah, that's
Good mothering, Shannon.
Your mama raised your kids, Shannon. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm gonna hop down because I'm fucking pissed off, and I'm fixing to let
if you want to go for two more,
be a human, tattoo dummy for my niece. I'm letting her practice on me.
would you like a box, Jen? Hey, Spro. What's your question, Jen? If you want a box, go ahead and request one.
I will not believe that she sold her child until I see paperwork. You cannot blame somebody on somebody. Sorry. I'm so pissed off. You cannot blame somebody of that allegation without fucking proof. Talking about that she pled down. I want to see the shit.
That's the cool part about their county, because you get to see the amended charge. If they plea down, there's no trafficking charge. There's no child trafficking charge. It's ever a misdemeanor. And yeah, Tammy tells that child that she'll watch her kids for free. Say this on TikTok. That hits really close to home, don't it, Tammy?
Yeah, my question is, did the accusations about Jen and her child come out when that child was a child, or did that come out when Jen's family started this crusade of destroying their sister?
From what I understand, the first it was heard of, like if let's be real, I've been in boxes with Jen, defending Jen for a minute now. Why wasn't this the first thing out? They said everything else first, and then they came up with this. I believe this. My source is correct when he told me. Tammy says, "I watch your kids for free, but do this for me. Say this for me." There's background behind that too, but.
And I also want to point out that I have not, like Forever said, I have not seen anything in black and white that says those accusations are true. I have, however, seen in several black and white forms what Tommy did.
You will see in 18 black and white forms how bad of a mother Tammy is versus how good of a mother the person
Is the BS the bitch that don't bathe?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a warning. Oh, so she's the one that don't bathe that's sitting over there talking shit about I don't have kids?
Here for the BS? Is she saying that?
Is that who said it? Ash? Somebody clarify?
Here for it. Is that because there's two, I don't think Here for the BS would ever take an opposing box to me.
Wait a minute. I just want to know. I want to clarify
Yes,
who
that's
said
the
it.
one that said it.
Here for it or stop the BS?
Stop the BS.
Okay, which one is stop the BS? Is that the one that don't bathe?
No. That's not
so it ain't that fucking beach well. Okay, so stop the BS. I don't even know who the fuck you are, so evidently you're irrelevant to me, and I don't have kids. So, what 2 kids did I push out my hoo-ha? Asking for a friend.
Even if you didn't have kids, that's not a flex to sit there and say.
Well, I mean, I'm just wondering, if I don't have kids, then obviously 2 fucking little crotch goblins came out of my fucking hoo-ha. I want to know where when I find their real mom, I'm gonna take them right and drop them the fuck off. Fuck it. All right. I'm just going. Fuck. I'm looking for my kids as real mama. If y'all are out there, please come get these little bastards.
Fuck, you're going.
Second of all,
you're going to get Holly Mae looking at the beast.
Second of all, hey, diagnosis, amnesia talk. You illiterate fuck. Pick up a dictionary before you even try to come for me, bitch. Okay. Please pick up a dictionary. Because someone who can't speak or fucking spell can't talk to me.
Okay, I'm going to say one more thing and then I'm going to get out of the box so that you guys can get back on focus here. My brother has been an addict his entire life. He still currently is. From the age of 18 to 46, he has robbed, he has stealed, he has done horrible, horrible things. He's done bad things to my mother. If my mother passed away tomorrow, I would not spend my life trying to get even for my mother against my brother. My mother would be completely disappointed in the fact that I did that. So Earl and the rest of the family that sits on this were doing this because she was so horrible to mother. You should take a look in the fucking mirror, because I'm pretty sure that your mom doesn't want you doing this kind of shit.
Well, we are going to get to a lot of Earl's interactions, and I'm going to disprove everything about them. That fake shit that you see that they're pointing to Jen and saying bad. They're pointing at Jen to deflect from their own shit. Earl is an awful, awful person. That's why I was talking to him like a child. The second he got a little testy, I was like, you get it all out? Hated it. I loved it. I knew it pissed him off. And maybe I could tell she was fake because she got mad. Bougie ate them the fuck up. Destroyed their story, made them change their whole fucking story. And I was just sitting there just eating it up. I love this. And they got looked into. So she did. I was sitting there quiet, like, I unmuted. I'm like, hey, that's a different story than what he said. And it was right back to Bougie fucking eating them motherfuckers up until they purposefully ended the live. And then when they went back live, I took a box and I said, May, did you tell anybody that you lost 2 kids? And then I told Earl about his DV charges and the prison sentence. He stuttered. I left the whole fucking live. I knew I had him.
I think I just see Spread Love. Are you my kids' mama?
Hey, I just wanted to say really quickly, since they let Shannon up in a box to come at anybody and Tiffany, Shannon once said that she told a 15-year-old that her mother was a hussy that did the whole high school high school, and that she bet that 15-year-old was a hussy too, and the only reason she couldn't steal that girl's boyfriend was because it was illegal and she'd go to jail. She also called her mother to ask about the blood splatter pattern and didn't give a shit that, her son had unalived himself. She also justifies DV and mocks people who have been in it. But also, Tiffany, 100%, roaches in her child's feeding tube. So, great job on letting those people come up to discuss parenting. Shannon also didn't raise her children because she's that bad of a mother.
Didn't Shannon take home what I heard was an underage person from the bar?
He was 18 or 19, so he wasn't allowed to be in the bar, but he was of age technically. But it's really weird that she'll talk on anybody else's Schmeck's life and then get on here and brag that she basically was with an 18-year-old she met in the bar.
And let's not forget that she was in her 30s when she took this under the age 21-year-old, under the age who's not supposed to be in a bar, home and did adult things with this young man.
Let's also not forget that Shannon.
Can I do a commercial break?
Right after this, Shannon was in the Snapchat group with all of her daughter's underage friends.
Yep. Bullying them. She said her words. She bullied a bunch of 15-year-olds.
Oh, we know way too much about y'all. Like, we are obsessed as fuck.
Oh, don't forget that Tiffany actually, nobody on this app called CPS on her. She openly admitted on a phone call with me that is recorded that the hospital called CPS on her.
Just
fuck it. Let's just strike down all the bad fucking parents. OG, after this court document and after I put Earl's ass fucking out there, you want to play that phone call, put fucking Lucid's ass out there?
Yep.
All right.
Wow. Looking for attention, and look at what happens to you, Lucid.
I missed it. What happened this morning?
Yeah,
just a bunch of fucking twatopotamuses sitting over there, talking smack, running their dick suckers, their cock holsters, and, their coochie killers over there.
Apparently they should instead of had kids with them. I'm just saying.
I just came up here to pass out the popcorn because intermission is over. We're going back to the documents.
All right. Everybody can say it if you want. I don't care.
I'm going to hop down and get this tattoo over with.
Nikki, love you. I'll be there to get them.
If they piss me off, I'll be back in a box.
Can I just say one more thing before we get back to the live? Shannon, honey, I promise you this is your 3rd warning now. Leave Mama to Baseball Player's name out of your fucking mouth, okay? It's not good enough that you're coming for Mama Bear and Pedro and Alyssa, but now you want to start coming for my Mama to Baseball Player, honey? Fuck around and find out, bitch.
Oh, I missed it, Shannon. I love you too, honey. Come here, Mama. I'll give you a hug because obviously you're missing it. I got popcorn. I'll pass it out too, bitch.
Yes, my
Them shitty
profile
parents.
picture is
Yeah.
appropriate right now.
And my
Okay,
Gandhi
we're gonna
does
get back
have the
to
best profile.
it. I just want to say those shitty parents are really mad over there. Congratulations, all you good parents over here that are over here. The bad parents that are watching over here, shame on you. But the good parents that are over here, good job. The bad parents could learn a lot off you. So, this is still shitty Mother Tammy talking. So take this for what it is. Shitty Mother Tammy says she never punched a kid and broke his glasses. She also said she never cut his hair. The kids will share a bedroom in a new house while the father has a whole room for his stuff. Awful Mother Tammy testified on cross-examination that in 2014 they lived in blank on blank street. She was convicted of theft in 2014 after pleading guilty. She does not know their 2018 earnings. Shitty father Jeremiah earns, she claims, $22.65 per hour, and she claims they were not evicted. I can disprove that. I have the eviction, all like 30 of them. They say he filed an eviction, but they did not go in front of a judge. Then she says she does not know if they were evicted. They were evicted. This is a legal document that I will be posting after I redact it. 18 pages of testimony is a lot of shit to redact. So, shitty Mother Tammy says their rent was $300 a month. The landlord would not accept their rent. It's not true. She says they were evicted. After she said they weren't, and then she's not sure, now they were. They moved into a new house in July. They share their house with the owners. Their rent is $850 per month. Good mother, real mother, gave an accurate account of where they lived. They lived in a motel for about 3 months. And after, and blank helped them get housing. They moved from the blank street, blank town. Due to the agreement with the landlord, the sugar glider cages are on wheels and they clean the cages once per week. Some of our weeks are called years. The sugar gliders are in the new house, in the living room. They babysat a skunk. He is gone. They got rid of the frogs and the tortoise. They have a cat and her service dog. The pipes froze and there was no water. The house did not have a furnace. They turned on the heating units and it leaked gas into the house. The fire department told them, we're going to get to the fire department, to not use it. They had to use space heaters to heat the whole house. They stayed there for years after they discovered there was no heat. The water got turned off again when a pipe bust under the ground. The water bill was always paid, she claimed. She never asked Good Mother for money to pay the water bill. If I ever speak to Good Mother, that might be able to be disproven. She does not doubt that the kids are being taken care of. She has had visitation. She last saw them on July 28th. They were moving that day. Kid needed his birth certificate so he can get a job. Bad Mother Tammy picked them up around 11 a.m., allegedly, her words, and kept them until around 7 p.m. During that time, she had them help her move. That's a shame. She did not get them this past weekend. They went with their grandmother to church, but did not come over to her house afterwards. The kids want to stay with good mother, with real mother, with the new custody mother, with the actual mother. They do not want to stay with shitty mother Tammy. Good mother never asked her about returning them. They just never discussed it. Shitty mother Tammy said she did not know the children had to have extensive dental work.
May I say something really fast, Florida man?
Yeah.
From my understanding, from what you're reading, right, is testified under oath.
Yeah.
Only wants to see her children when she needs something to be done.
Yeah, and she testified under oath as well that she never looked at her kids' teeth.
Yeah. That's disgusting. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, the slave labor that shitty mother Tammy put those children through honestly should be illegal. Continuing, the pipes froze and then they did not have water for 3 or 4 days. The Blank County CPS came to their home several times to see Blank. The last visit was mid-December 2018. Good mother told her that the boys did not want to come to the last visit. This is still shitty mother Tammy speaking under oath. That has happened other times. I believe that. Actually, they didn't want to go see their shitty mother. They wanted to stay with their real good mother. Shitty mother Tammy testified on Recross that Blank told her that the boys didn't want to come to the visit last week. Sometimes the boys would want to do other things, like not be free child labor for their visit. Shitty mother Tammy said she values her time with the children. I could barely get that one out. Shitty mother Tammy has brought the boys back early several times. Upon questioning by the court, shitty mother Tammy testified that child has a phone, but he does respond to her calls and text. Shitty father Jeremiah Witt testified, here and as referred to as garbage bitch Jeremiah. He testified on direct that they live in blank state, and that he has been at his job for a little over a year. On July 4th, 2018, he claims he did not grab and choke child. He did have his hand up on child because child was up in his face. He claims he did not physically touch him. Shitty father Jeremiah told him to not put water in the hot tub. It lasted a few minutes. The day he did not have any other interaction with child. After that, he left and didn't come back. He claims he does not drink beer. He says he drinks tequila. I thought he was just going to lie and say he didn't drink beer. This motherfucker's just like went for it. Like, nah, I drink hard liquor. I beat my kids with hard liquor in me. They ain't your kids no more, and that's a good thing. He claims he was only there for about an hour that day. In October of 2017, the children moved in with their real mother. one child moved back into their home, the shitty parents' home, before good mother filed for custody. Prior to October 2017, he claims he has spanked a child. He is probably 8 years old. He has not spanked or used corporal punishment on him since then. Shitty father claimed he had pews in the house. The only pew in their house is a 12 pew. That is very heavy. He claims he never heard of a 1-year-old being able to pick up that kind of pew. He claims no one ever said anything to them about the condition of their home. Notice he himself did not comment on the condition of their home. He claims he and the boys are never really around each other. Child is good when he is alone. They don't really argue with child. He claims it's an average teenage relationship. Shitty mother Tammy, he claims, was the primary caregiver and was in charge of the house. Threw her under the bus. Shitty mother Tammy has not worked since 2001. She has not walked since 2001 either. Child seems to bully child 2 a lot. Shitty father does not bully child. He does make fun of the boys. And here we go. Shitty father claims that good mother called child titty boy, which is odd. Seems a little staged. And he claims that he and the good mother do not get along. He claims he is not involved in getting the boys what they need. He claims shitty mother Tammy is responsible for all of that, when earlier he claimed the grandparents should be responsible. Just saying. Oh, I'm looking up Stop the BS too. Don't worry, everybody over in that box, I'm getting screenshots. I'm looking all of you up, and I'm dragging your shit on this app because this is fun. I'm finding all your secrets. I'm hungry for more. Y'all done fucked up now. So, Miss Blank, the one that testified earlier. Oh wait, father testified on cross-examination. Bad father Jeremiah testified on cross-examination that he was not drinking when he took the boys fishing. Miss Blank said there were a lot of liquor bottles. He claims they were not their liquor bottles. They belonged to the previous owner. So y'all just moved into a house full of liquor bottles and didn't clean that shit up for years? I don't get it. I just don't get it. He claims they had several animals before they moved out of the house. They lived there for 3 years. I could have went to the end of that sentence. Okay, I have to pause there. He claims the liquor bottles were not theirs. They belonged to the previous tenant, and they lived there for 3 years. This is Tammy and Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah saying this. What sense does that make? You just said you did not clean your house for 3 years, and you left trash from the previous tenant in your house for 3 years?
Thank you for stating that, Florida Man, because I was going to say that, right? Like that right there. If those liquor bottles are not yours, that just proves that you guys are dirty, nasty people that don't clean up. So thank you for stating that. That's what I was going to say.
That is shocking to me. It's also shocking to me about T's bitch over there, the one she's married to. But you know what? They don't matter. What matters is court documents, because their word means nothing. He claims there was a whole back room of stuff that still belonged to the previous owner. Shitty father Jeremiah is 38 years old. He says he began working at 16. He says he graduated at 18. He claims he was at his last two jobs for a year each. Before that, he worked for a temp service. Before that, he had the same job for 10 years. Knowing what I know, this is a lie, like all of it. In Blank County, he was convicted of DB in 2013. He claims he cannot recall every job that he's ever had. While before, moments before, he said he began working at 16. He was at his last two jobs for a year each, and before that, 10 years. So that's 4 jobs. You recalled them moments before. The house was $22,000. Last year, he claimed he earned $35,000, and he owns a Harley Davidson motorcycle. It is a year 2000. He bought it 4 or 5 years ago. He paid $8,000 to $9,000 for it. He claims he still uses that motorcycle until we get to the crash report. He did still use the motorcycle until we get to the crash report. I'm just going to put that out there. He claims to also have a van and a Jeep. He claims his landlord paid him cash, and he paid for the motorcycle. Shitty father claims he had a hedgehog, a guinea pig, and a boa constrictor. He claims children's services was not called about the snake. He had it for about 1.5 years. He claims the kids all lived with him at the time. They do not own 4 pews. They have had others in the past. The only one they own now, he claims, is a .22 rifle. Now, I would like to point you back where he said the only rifle in the house was the 12 gauge, and now he claims the only one is a .22. And 22 pew and Blank town. They just had the one I mentioned earlier and the one town. Why they're in 3 different places when they don't have 3 different places, I don't know. He claims he does not know when the kids are picked up or dropped off. They come to his house. He had other things he had to do, so shitty mother does all the transportation. Very absent. He claims the rent is $850. The old rent was $300. They say he claims they pay half the utilities. There's an apartment in the basement that we learned earlier has a man and a hospital bed down there. He claims they have not decided if the boys are going to share a room or how they are going to set up a house when he already said that he wants a room for his shit. He claims he was not aware of how long the kids were going to stay with Good Mother. The plan was for them to stay with Good Mother until Bad Mother recovered. He claims she has not been good for a year. I claim she has not been good for life. He asked about getting the kids back, and it was always a fight. Bad Mother now has an inoperable tumor. He claims they ran electricity from the neighbor's house through a line. The pipes froze multiple times due to inadequate insulation. He claims they made an agreement to leave the property, called a judgment, to get the fuck out. Upon requesting by the court, Shitty Father testified that they have 6 sugar gliders now. He believes that there's a kitchen in the basement. He has not seen it. The people who live in the basement don't have a separate entrance. They use the front door with a wheelchair ramp. He does not know if they use his kitchen since he works all the time. Quote. He has not seen them in the kitchen, so he is not sure that they have their own kitchen in the basement. They do have their own bathroom in the basement. When they moved out of their last house, they had 13 sugar gliders. They lived in a hotel in blank from May to July. When they moved into their last house, there was a room in the back that was an office. They left that room alone for years, for 3 years. There were legal documents in it that they were not allowed to dispose of. The police said that they could not get rid of them. When he talked to an officer, he said he did not know about the documents. He would have to talk to an attorney. He didn't do that. And he just let the room filled with old owner's property set for 3 years. Y'all, I feel like I'm reading like a fucking document wrote by 13 when this guy's talking. Okay. I'm gonna finish these last 3 lines, and Nikki, you can go. Mother, bad mother, Tammy, 3 lines, and Nikki was the victim of a DV. Bad mother Tammy's tumor is non-malignant tumor and inoperable. Shitty father Jeremiah testified on redirect that mother takes care of the house and 1 child. Go ahead, Nikki.
Okay, so I just took a box over there and lost my fucking shit.
Good.
Is Jen in here? Because I'm going to ask this question because I ain't seen no paperwork or black and white. And I said if I see the paperwork and it's there, I'll believe it. If not, if there's no paperwork, I can't fucking believe it. But I have seen the paperwork on T's husband. So is Jen still in here?
Hey, so T, yeah, you absolutely should abuse your dog when you lock him up in a small room when you go off to work, or when you say you don't give a fuck if it gets pew-pewed. You might as well just let your dogs run loose. Just like your husband's a vile, disgusting piece of person who did rape a child, you deserve animal abuse charges for the way you treat your animals, honestly. And if you can't take care of your dogs, give them to someone who can, because there are people out who.
Okay, so about the child, Nikki, I'll send you all the paperwork again.
It is about supposedly she had relations with a 15-year-old.
Oh, did not happen. Go ahead.
That never happened.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. See how easy that is?
Look,
See how easy it is.
I've spoke to several
And you know that when I asked T, I said, "Can you explain why the child's math paper was at that fucking scene?" She didn't know nothing about it.
Bad dog mom, come back up here. I'm sorry, I just had to get that part out of the way real quick for them to have that answer so they can spiral more.
I just have a quick question while I have Nikki up in the box as well. I just got muted over there, by the way. I guess they don't like me over there. I don't know why. I mean, you know. But T said she can't wait for my turn in the hot seat. Florida Man and Nikki, you both have seen my, criminal record or the lack thereof. Is there anything in my past that's disturbing?
Nothing.
There's nothing.
And My criminal record is posted on
Thanks.
my page, so just saying.
I mean, I have a divorce in 2019, 2020. I mean, if that classifies as something, cool. I mean,
So your turn was when I randomly plucked you out of a server and was mean as fuck to you. And then we talked. And I'm like,
yeah.
oh, okay. And then you just like dumped all your shit to me. And I'm like, I don't care about any of this.
Yep, and I showed you my lack of criminal record. So yeah, you they can fuck themselves over there. And I did say, you can have the hot seat all you want to, but I'm not a P3DO, so and I don't sympathize with them either. So sorry.
Absolutely not. I lost my shit over there.
Can we get Bad Dog Mom back up here? I just had to get that out of the way. I want to make sure she gets out what she needed to say.
Sarah, please come back.
She came in fucking going in at him. Just, we got a box etiquette, you know. And plus, I'm only on page 10, everybody. It's still...
Lady Day, to answer your question, I didn't see paperwork last year. I was going on hearsay. And of course, I believed it at that time before getting to talk to Jen and get Jen's side. See how that happens when you talk to someone and listen to them?
But wait, last year, Nikki, wasn't we all like kind of around different people that were kind of like fucking with us, and we were making, all of us were making like splits.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I just want to know that if that really happened with said 15-year-old, and they've been dragging me for years, right? Why hasn't it been brought up till now?
Yeah, that's the first time I'd heard about it.
It was a 14-year-old.
And it was that
Did they say
one
15?
chick in a box. They said that Jen had relations with a 15-year-old.
Well, they said 14 yesterday.
So they don't even know the age. Again, just lies, trying to get the heat off of T. Okay, well, it ain't. I'm not taking my foot off that fat bitch's neck.
Come on now, guys. You said 15 the day before that. It went 15, 14, now 15. Did you say 15 again because we corrected you yesterday? Did you write it down? Jen Savage, you got anything to add?
You can keep going. I have to regroup my thoughts before I speak.
Okay. Chime in whenever. If Bad Dog Mom Sarah, chime in whenever you want to come back.
When you get done reading court papers, because I'm gonna hop back down. Can you just for everybody again and for T's dumbass over there, can you show what Tangled showed last night about T's husband, just so that everybody is clear and where that math paper came in at? Because that bitch is so fucking ignorant. She didn't even know about the fucking math paper.
The police report, absolutely not.
Yeah. All right. I'm hopping down. Thank you.
I won't show that again. Okay. That police report I will not show. I'm sure there's clips of it.
Well, if they need to see it, it's I did post it on my page with Tangled's permission because T said that her husband was the fucking victim, which is really goddamn disgusting, bitch. But anyways.
Please go to Nikki's page and look at that video. I don't want to look at it because it's just awful, honestly. The live is on Drama Talk, spilled on the FYP probably too. Okay, so page 10 of 18. Shitty Father Jeremiah testified on recross that he did not put his things in the back room at the old house. He claimed his tools and DJ were stuff. His tools and DJ were in the living room and the hallway, not in the back room. He claims that the people who share his house come in and out the front door. This man is paralyzed from the waist down. He has someone who comes in once a day for about an hour to take care of him. He claims their old water bill was $250 per month. He claims it was an old, leaky house. The utility bill was $800 per month. They had 8 space heaters and a gas furnace. They had window air conditioning units as well. But shitty mother Tammy claimed that the gas furnace didn't work and that the fire department came and said don't use it, while he, shitty father Jeremiah, says they had one.
Hey, Florida man, I'm going to interrupt you real quick if I can, and then I'll drop out of
Yes.
here. I regrouped.
Take your time.
I would like to say that I do not believe. I was listening to some of that live over there, and I do not believe that Jen is tattling to Florida man. I think that finally somebody's listening to Jen and isn't running off of just what we hear on the internet. Stop the BS. If you calm down a hair and actually had a conversation, all you're doing is screaming nonsense, what makes you look uneducated. Hi, I'm Jen Savage. If you would like to have a conversation, I would gladly do that since you're running my name through your mouth. What I won't do is listen to you scream nonsense of something you've seen on the internet. You show me black and whites other than what you've seen on the internet, and maybe someone would believe you. But instead, you just sound angry. So your display on the internet is that you need some management for that anger. Again, if you'd like to have a conversation, I would gladly do that with you, but I won't be screamed at. Florida man listened to Jen and has proved some of the things that you people have said to not be true. As far as Queen Witch goes, sitting there last year, a lot of us have sat over there and been lied to. And when we were shown the proof that we were lied to and what was really happening, we stepped away because we know where we stand with our morals. So when Queen Witch is standing on her morals, yay to her every day of the week.
Correct.
And that's all I have to say for now. I'll probably be back.
Okay, I like that. I think that was a good way to approach that. I don't believe screaming is the best way to have a conversation. But you can have a conversation with anybody in these boxes. Most everybody in this chat are good people here. Except T and your husband. Nobody wants you. Back to the court papers. So, on to rebuttal. Aunt testified on rebuttal that in November of 2018, there was an incident in their home. The night before she came in and filed. Some of this is misspelled on the court documents too, from the court reporter. Shitty mother was in the kitchen and grandmother was in her wheelchair. Shitty mother, Tammy, got mad because child had an attitude. Shitty mother threw something at the child, splashed the water at her, and ruined her printer. They called the police, and it's in the report. Coming soon. I got your whole life, Tammy, by the way. Yours too, Earl. Yours too, shitty father, Jeremiah. And yours too, second wife, Becky. At least you ain't like Squinch. That's what Earl's mother used to call his first wife, is Squinch, I believe it was. I wonder how bad I'm fucking with him. They're over there like, we know he knows everything. And they're still gonna play. So, the courts admitted and considered exhibits A1 through A3 and 1. Decision. Motion for appointment of guardians and motion for certain provisions. The request for the GAL was withdrawn by shitty parents on August 20th, 2019. Motion for in-camera of blank child and motion to strike. Blank child, female child, is the sister to child 1, child 2. Female child is not a subject of the current action in this court. There is no statutory basis to conduct an in-camera interview of a sibling simply because she is a minor. The motion for in-camera is denied, and therefore the motion is strike and moot. Motion to continue. Shitty parents requested that the matter be continued to appoint a GAL. The motion is denied. Complaint for custody. Statutes. More statutes. More statutes. Case law. More case law. Even more case law. More statutes. Good mother filed her complaint for custody on November 21st, 2018. At the time, shitty parents were living in the house and blank with no heat and intermittent running water. One moment. The house was being renovated and was filled with trash and items from the prior owner that shitty parents never disposed of. There were numerous animals living in the home that was poorly cared for. This is the court talking. And all of those factors led to the home being in a deplorable condition. The boys had been residing with Good Mother since October of 2017, based upon an agreement between shitty parents and Good Mother. According to the entry from blank county, shitty parents were evicted from their residence for non-payment of rent and were forced to vacate the premises by May 25th, 2019. At the time, shitty parents moved into a motel. Shitty parents resided in the motel where they resided until late July 2019. In July, shitty parents moved into a home with their landlords. The landlords live in the basement and share the entrance into the home, as well as sharing the kitchen. In October 2017, shitty mother had brain surgery to remove a tumor. At that time, the children moved in with Good Mother, with real mother, the mother that gives them a good life. Now, the original plan was for the children to stay with Good Mother for 2 weeks. As shitty mother was recovering, Good Mother repeatedly asked when the children could return home. It was always put off by shitty mother. On July 6, 2018, shitty mother had a second surgery. During that time, she was limited into what she could do. Shitty father Jeremiah, Witt, W-I-T, one or two T's, one, Google the fucker. Independent research, everybody. Dox him. Shitty father was allegedly working full-time and was unavailable to care for the boys. There was no discussion about the boys returning home until November of 2018, when there was a verbal altercation between shitty mother and Good Mother. And shitty mother demanded that the boys pack their shit and go home. The police were called, and the boys refused to leave. Good Mother filed for custody the next day. The reason behind that is actually kind of... So I do have the police report to that. I will not show it. But the police report to that, the children said that they would rather unalive themselves than go back with shitty mother Tammy and shitty father Jeremiah. Shitty mother has another brain tumor that is non-malignant and inoperable. She is being monitored by her doctor. I have it all, Tammy. You too, Earl. Oh, I know you're fucking... Your 5'1" ass is fucking weight. I know you're 6'4", but you act 5'1", Earl. Court says there's a history of violence in the shitty parents' home. In 2013, shitty father Jeremiah was convicted of DV, with shitty mother being victim. In addition to both shitty mother and shitty father have been physically violent with children on several occasions. Considering the totality of the circumstances, the court finds that shitty mother and shitty father are unsuitable, and that an award of custody to the good parents would be an award of custody to the shitty parents would be detrimental to the children. Good mother and good father have provided child 1 and child 2 with a safe, stable home where they are properly cared for. Findings are as followed. The court finds the following to be in the best interest of the minor children. The court finds that it is in the child's best interest to approve the petition for custody to the good parents. It is therefore recommended the minor children shall be placed in the legal custody of good mother and good father effective November 21st, 2018. The court finds that the change of custody is in the children's best interest. The legal custodians are vested with the rights, duties, and responsibilities of legal custodians of the above named children. School district stuff, requirements. The rest is just okay, so there wasn't 18 full pages. A lot of that's just like child support and all that. By the way, I found a damn document on the internet there. Not a document, but a court case. July 7th at 8:15 a.m., Jeremiah, you have court for child support that you have not paid a single payment on for children that you lost custody of. You might want to set your reminder for that one. The shitty father, Jeremiah, has not paid a single payment to the good family that provide their children a good life, because we can no longer call them shitty Tammy and shitty Jeremiah's children, because they belong to the good parents through the court legally. And I'm so glad they got them, because they live such a good life now, because their Facebook is happy. I couldn't find like Jeremiah's Facebook at all, or Tammy's Facebook at all. They probably don't have one, or they probably scammed on that shit. I don't fucking know. I don't need it. But that's it for the court paper. Any questions, Megan? Or anybody else?
No questions. Just Jen, honey, remember what your name says, right? That name was not picked by you. That name was given to you. Okay? Let these people speak whatever lies they want about you. You know your truth, right? You have a lot of people in your corner finally that are hearing you, right? Stick to the positive and you will overcome this.
100%, because Jen knows I know everything. I was telling shit that Jen I was telling Jen stuff last night that she had no idea that I know. And that's how I know that Jen hasn't been lying to me. Full transparency. But I know everything about Tammy. I know everything about Earl. I know everything about T's bitch of a husband. And I will know everything about all of you sitting in that box over there. Because I think it's funny. I'm not one to go after the followers, but y'all's like sympathizing, like bad parenting club over there. We're gonna strip all of that out here. And if you got anything children related, I'm putting it out. Anything else, I don't really care. So, right, Mom Jax. Anybody can take a box, ask any questions. I will be showing this real quick. I'm not sorry, but we have everything. Oh shit! Megan kept an eye out for them bad parents not coming in here. So
I see
here,
bad parents out there.
it's pretty bad, I'll tell you. Here we have Jeannie Geese. She has passed away, but she was a very nice lady. All respect to her, because Tammy and Jeremiah used her. Her husband passed away. His name was Mike. She got $1 million life insurance off him. They took her for a ride to Gatlinburg, to Orlando, made her pay for stuff, made her pay for their day by day, and all of the stuff that this poor woman passed not telling her children. But everybody around this woman knew that Tammy and Jeremiah were using them. And she was a very nice woman. She was a vulnerable woman. Her husband passed away. She wanted companionship. She didn't want to be lonely. So they took advantage of this woman until she passed away and was evicted by her brother. I will be getting more of this.
Who is this woman again, and how does she play a role in all of this?
She was their landlord.
The landlord. Okay.
Of them, yeah. And not the one that was in the hospital bed, but she was their landlord, and her husband passed away, and they took her for a ride with her life insurance money. Took trips, charter buses, all that, paid for shit, had her pay for stuff. Disgusting stuff, really. This will be a story for another day, because I might have her kids come take a box and tell their own story, because I think they deserve to. Hey, Bougie. So now I'm going to. I can't. Give me 1 second. I don't know what this shit is. So we're just going to figure it out real quick. Nope. Notes. Okay. So, that bitches are notes. From family members that I was writing down. I think they're fucked. I got plenty more family members to talk to. Jen, nobody really had anything bad to say about you. I've been approaching this in an unbiased manner. I've been asking the positives and the negatives about Jen, positives and negatives about Tammy, Earl, a couple other family members too. And Jen just had average addict behavior. She pissed everybody off. But, addicts tear families apart. Which I'll talk to Jen more about that privately. Hopefully, those notes are getting clipped right now, and she's seeing them. Because she's going to be like, motherfucker. And I love that for her. So, let's get to a couple of those notes. I'll say them out loud.
FM, which wants a box?
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I'm going to take this woman's photo down real quick.
Because stop the BS, that irrelevant, annoying twatopotamus over there.
Yeah.
She's sending people over here to report.
Okay, that's fine. But when you send people over here to report, remember, they're going to hear the truth. They're going to see a calm chat. They're not going to see the hate rolling. Y'all are being gaslit by a bunch of trolls on the internet thinking y'all is getting somewhere. And I love it.
Stand by what I said. Stop the BS. Please go wash your ass.
Jeremy, in 2003, you had a profile on Plenty of Fish.
Oh.
Your sexual orientation was man for man. And from what I've gathered, allegedly, you did that to make money, which is cool. We all got to hustle. I'm a prostitute myself. Respect the hustle.
Who is Jeremy?
Tammy's husband.
And that's Jeremy in the chat right now?
I don't know.
Is it the same Jeremy?
Where you at?
Because there's a Jeremy in the chat right now.
What do you say?
Questioning why there's kids on the green screen.
Those kids are adults, dickhead.
Jeremy Cantrell?
Yeah.
So those kids, their mother got taken advantage of. They were adults. In that picture, they were adults when they knew them. Tammy and them. Get out of here with that. Should I put your kids up on this fucking green screen? I don't give a fuck. So, Tammy, your September DV arrest. You were double cuffed in front of you because a single pair of cuffs couldn't fit.
There's you want the box.
Request. I got you. I'm going to tell you why she was wearing that smock, Bougie.
Oh, do tell.
On 9/11, 2025, she slapped the shit out of Jeremy. Jeremy called the police. Police got there. She said she was going to off herself. And then they put 2 pairs of handcuffs in front of her because, you know, she's got that bulge. She's got to really get her arms around. And that's when she was wearing that smock and that mugshot.
Real quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Who has stopped the BS anyways? Who is that bitch?
That is an irrelevant twatopotamus.
Twatopotamus. Okay. So stop the BS. You might need to borrow Tammy's smock because clearly something is wrong with your brain. To be spewing bullshit about my children being raised by whom?
She said I didn't have kids. I'm just trying to figure out who's the real mom to my kids so I can send them back.
They're spreads.
Ma'am, you need to get your fucking information correct, Miss Ma'am.
They're so bad at parenting that they can't parent their own, and they don't even know about anybody else's, so they're just taking a wild guess.
Now, you're welcome, Miss Stop the BS, to come and ask me whatever the fuck questions you have, and I'll answer them.
Actually,
fuck, we can even call my twins on 3-way, bitch.
Whoever knows Stop the BS's information, please DM it to me, because the last person that talked shit about Bougie's kid, they ain't fucking talking shit no more. So,
I mean, I'm just saying, y'all are dumb. I mean, first of all, why the fuck you gotta bring my name up? Stop the BS. Is this a deflection from T?
It is.
Is this a deflection from T's victim husband? That's weird as fuck. Weird as fuck. Stop the BS. You should stop the BS from coming out your mouth. But hey, yeah, please, anybody let Florida Man know who fucking Stop the BS is.
Please
I
do.
will
Thanks.
stop as,
And
as
if you
well,
have
please.
any balls at all, Stop the BS, about as many balls as T has, you're welcome to just ask me whatever questions you have and I will answer them. And I'll show receipts. Okay?
I think your word is way better than theirs. I'll be honest. I don't even think you would have to show receipts because anybody send me her whatever he she info. I don't know who they are, but I will here soon. Guarantee it.
T, since y'all are streaming, T, can you tell me who raised your kids?
Tammy, can you tell me why you stayed at Earl's house for a week after your release from the DB in September? And you said his house was full of massive cockroaches and that you felt you had to shower 3 times a day because it was so dirty there. You stayed there for a week. Or your house is trash. You have roaches everywhere. They are big.
Uh,
Big.
Can I just also point out anybody that wants to bring up other people's children when they're sitting in a box with a woman who is defending, excusing, and victim blaming others for their predator husband is sick as fuck. And frankly, Stop the BS. I'm embarrassed for you. I'm actually embarrassed for you too, T. But I mean, I expect that from you. Whoever the fuck that other bitch is, so embarrassed from you. Is that the Pooh Bear chick? Is that the chick that has Pooh Bear on her profile?
Yeah, it's the one with the Pooh Bear. Pooh
Did she used
Bear
to go by
profile.
Pooh Bear?
I don't know what she went by. I don't even know this.
I think
It's
she did.
hippopotamus.
You know what? I remember Pooh Bear, Miss Pooh Bear. Miss Pooh Bear was over there like, didn't you illegally give Pastor Petty your husband's military ID? Oh, that's illegal? Huh. Pooh Bear, you should sit the fuck down. Really, go back and go get your yearly evaluation for your fucking Alzheimer's, please.
It's an emergency. She's taking you to court now. You slandered T. Whatever will you do?
Yeah, I'm supposedly going to eat the words that I said over there. That's what's weird, Pastor Petty House of Lies, is when I brought up that math paper, T didn't even know what the fuck I was talking about.
Go figure, huh? She forgot to pay her dollar for those fucking records, right?
Yeah.
Like the dollar she paid to get her husband's convictions from Texas. Get the fuck out of here.
On a Sunday.
On a Sunday. She went to the courthouse on a Sunday, everybody.
On a Sunday.
Because she's important. TikTok people are important. That court, they'll drive up if you say you're from TikTok and you're some fat bitch that takes Percocets. You can do whatever the fuck you want in the courthouse Sunday.
Well, that's new information. I didn't know courthouses were open on Sunday. Thanks for telling me.
Thanks for telling me. I didn't know either.
Thanks, T. Hey, you learn something new every day. Who's taking me to court? Step in line, bitch. You'll be just about as successful as everybody else on this fucking app that's done it.
T said I'm going to eat my words, so I mean, if it's coming from
better
that
than
big
eating
fat
Percocets. It's better than eating Percocets.
All right, guys, let's come up with a defense for when T takes us all to court. We said her husband is a pedophile that raped a child with a loaded weapon. And then you tell the courts that that's actually factually true, and there you go. We win. All of us.
I don't think we'd have to tell the courts that. I think the courts already know that, frankly.
Damn, that sounds horrible.
I just wanted to point out someone in the comments said that T's reply about the math paper was that the kid must have left and went and put it there.
T. Come on.
That's what somebody's comment was in here. I didn't hear her say that. I just read the comment in here. But the fact is that that's crazy. That's crazy.
Their excuse is knock another 1 or 2 IQ off of the people that are already.
T, can I ask, how did she get your husband's sperm in her then? Did she put that there too? How'd she get it?
And why did you say it didn't match? Why did you say it didn't match when it did?
100% did. He stipulated the evidence, which means all 9 samples of DNA that were collected from his truck and sadly the victim matched. He didn't contest them. That's why nothing was getting dropped. He was on his way to being fucked in that trial.
Oh, he actually probably did get fucked in prison for about 9 years.
Yo, he pled guilty?
Get the
Well,
plea deal.
you'll find this hilarious. It depends on who you ask. So if you ask Scammy Claus, nolo contendere, also known as no contest, apparently means that the prosecution can refile charges at any point in time.
Wait, what? I've
No
never heard
contest.
that.
No contest just means you can file an appeal and say, I didn't admit guilt. And you get an appeal. That's it.
Hey, stop the BS. Melissa, didn't you do the petty trap stealer and Dora do the Reddit?
I'm not talking on any of those other people, but I will talk on T's husband and T, and if that makes her want to be pissed off at me, so be it, because that's a child. A child.
I got an idea. It worked for Scam Slam. Everybody over there, Google Long Dick Play 87. Scam Slam was stuck on that shit for a minute. Maybe y'all will have something to do.
Well, so
I'm not
Scammy,
doing this with you. doing this with you.
SJ, I double dog dare you to Google it. I double dog dare you.
What am I? Okay, what am I googling?
Jeez.
Long Dick Clay 87. But make sure your search settings are
No,
on
SJ, don't
no
listen to
safe
Bougie.
search.
SJ, don't listen to Bougie.
What?
I was telling SJ not to listen to
She
you.
stop her
Wait
shit.
a minute, I've got two of my great friends and they're telling me different things to do. I'm confused.
Here, SJ, I'll give you a short synopsis. Hold
You
on.
know, last
Probably will just
time,
send them to you in a video form.
y'all had mentioned Long Dick Clay. He got so excited that I was in a box when we was talking. Man, he's gonna be so excited. We're talking about his
Oh,
His
not
make believe member.
to everybody streaming in the chats, to this chat, to every other chat, and every other person that's streaming, and every other person that hears this on YouTube after this, because it's going to be really funny after this too. Petty falsely claimed that Indian Outlaw had stolen valor and got a pitiful, I'm sorry for it. I think people should demand a larger apology for Indian Outlaw who actually served, where Petty got dishonorably discharged. There you go. Now we can continue. And Jen's doing good on her recovery. Fuck all of you liars.
And Jen's family is still fucking dumb as fuck. Anyway,
Let me
Yeah.
tell y'all something. Being an addict is hard enough. Nobody wakes up and says, "Ooh, I think I'm going to become an addict today." And you make up some fucked up decisions when you're in the middle of addiction. Some fucked up decisions.
Florida
But
man,
as long
the
as you
Discord. Take Discord.
as
SJ,
long
do
as you
not
get better,
Google that. Don't do
yes,
it.
ma'am. Okay,
Don't.
yes, ma'am.
SJ, just check your
Got you.
messages, and that'll be a good enough explanation for you, baby.
Check my messages. Okay.
And Jen, I know that they're driving you crazy, honey, but would you please tell them that Florida Man has all the information on what they're accusing you of with your child, with your daughter?
I already told her
Uh,
family the other day they were stupid as fuck for thinking anybody was going to buy that when they were showing it on the screen.
They, they keep going
Melissa,
on and on about it.
Melissa over there, Melissa, um, ma'am, I would have taken you seriously if you didn't look like that.
That's what I'm saying. Melissa and wife Ange.
Angie's kind of pretty, kind of. Probably not near as dumb as her fucking wife.
Bougie, you have hurt my feelings. How the hell were you going to do that shit to me?
What are you talking about? I
How
was
the
gonna
hell
be
were you going to
decent.
do that shit to me? Why would
What
you
was
do
I
that
gonna
shit to
do?
me?
fight,
What are you
fight.
talking
You know
about?
what you were going to do.
I have
You
Tourette's.
know
I have short-term memory loss like T. What were you talking about? What'd I do?
what you told me to look up?
What did I tell you to look up the
Why the
Bible?
hell?
I told you to go to fucking John 3:16. The fuck?
You did not tell me to go to John
Oh, that's what I
3:16.
meant to say. Sorry, my bad. Are you
I
shitting
was
my dick right now?
sorry.
Are you shitting my dick right now?
Whoever
You
sent me
are
something, send it to
you
me
are shitting my
privately.
dick.
Whoever sent me something got to
I'm
send it to
sending
me.
it to you privately.
That in the group, it doesn't pop up right because I can't go and get it because my phone's fucking up. There's too much bullshit in it. That's what it is. I'm getting
Yeah.
all these pedophiles out of my fucking phone. They over in T's live now. They got to deal with it.
Your phone has to be like an iPad 3000 with 40 gazillion terabytes of storage because I
Well,
was.
it's the only iPad in the world that doesn't have Wi-Fi.
I just thought about something. Can you imagine if he lost his iPad or his phone and someone found it and picked up and looked at the shit that's on his phone? Oh my gosh.
They'd be lost, SJ. They would be lost. Just for the record, I'm not in my car today, and I don't know if Florida Man's still my neighbor. If y'all are still looking for him, and Megan is my girl. I love me some Megan. Jen, don't worry about them. IOU are the bomb.com.
I love you, Mama.
Oh, much love.
Bougie, I don't even like you.
Wow.
What the fuck you just say? What the fuck? Where in the fuck is Gunkle? I'm about to call. Gunkle.
You're gonna have to call him.
Well, me
I
and
am.
trouble don't
I love
matter.
you, Mom.
Shit.
I love you. I can't call Bougie my bestie because investigator's near. So I have to say I don't like.
Get her investigator. And by the way, angels among us. I know Jesus. Him and I are like peas and carrots.
I want to say
Me and
something real
him are
quick,
too.
guys. I want to say something. It took, my God, it took a couple years for somebody to actually listen, and the people that really listened was Megan and Florida Man. I know Megan got sick and tired of me sending her stuff.
Oh well, fuck me, Jen. I'm kidding.
I'm not done yet, Bougie. And
Right,
then like
Mitty, right?
the first phone call that I made, well, I got was Bougie and Florida Man, and they already knew about my life before I even said anything. They knew about things I didn't even tell them yet, and for that I'm forever indebted to you guys.
No, you're not.
It's like a ton of bricks off my shoulders.
You don't owe nobody nothing.
Yeah,
Except
Jen, do not feel like you owe me anything, honey. Absolutely not. Please don't say
nothing.
that.
I know it's just you guys taking a lot of heat and everything, and I just thank you guys for real. I really thank you.
If they would have stopped, then their lives may have never been exposed. But they kept going.
Here's the thing, Jen. I don't know about anyone specifically, but I do know that there are a lot of people who have been through some of the same trauma you have. I have not been shy to say that I am one of them. And I know what it feels like to be crucified when you come out and tell somebody. I also know what it feels like to have people finally believe in you. And it can be overwhelming. What I need you to do is just focus on the fact that you're not by yourself and you have people now. That's how you can, that if you focus on that and you keep, you know, in your recovery and you keep getting better every day, I think that's all that we want for you. That's all I want
That
for
part
you.
right there. That part right there. This is like the best Christmas I've ever had right now, and I don't normally get those. So
Did you make your
Oh,
list, Jen?
honey.
Hey, real quick, SJ, just so you're forewarned, and Scammy Claus posted you.
I will drag
Oh,
you,
she did?
rusty scissor bitch.
What did
Yep,
she
she
post?
did.
What did she say about me?
I'll have to get the video, but yeah, she posted you.
It's okay. She
Okay.
posted Monster too, and she posted a fake fucking video on Monster. But Jen,
You know what?
make your Amazon wish
I've
list.
made it.
I want everybody to
Yes.
hear. Jen can have a Cash App in her bio. Jen can have an Amazon wish list. And if any of you have anything to say about it, DM me. I'll tell you to fuck off. How about that?
I just have a question. Is there anybody in the boxes or in the chat who is perfect and has never done anything at all wrong?
It's
Me,
me. It's
Me?
me.
Okay.
me.
Yeah, I'm
Angels
perfect.
among us, I suggest you
I'm
tell
just
Nikki
kidding.
she needs Jesus right now.
I am a perfect at doing things wrong, if you
Me, me,
ask.
me, 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 me. The only person I know that's perfect is Ashlark, and she's not here right now.
No, you
I
never.
know you fucking lie.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
Wow.
There's
I might
Reds.
be sick and my throat is sore, but that just made me sicker, Mom. I can't believe you told that lie.
Ash is perfect. With that being said, Jen,
Fucking about as perfect as Florida Man
with that being said,
and
I,
Nikki.
I got a perfect record of being wrong, if you ask Skinny Claus.
Who dropped mom?
Drop mom.
Wasn't me.
Drop for telling that lie.
I just feel like now I finally made it to the big time. I've been posted. Woo woo!
investigator, I know it was you,
Yay!
bitch. I know it was you.
SJ, I do regret to inform you, as you have not made it to the big time, you made it to the fish time, because when she hit that post button, that's what that finger felt like.
You're
Investigators first.
nasty.
Fuck you, Florida Man. That's nasty. That's so
Made it to the fish time, everybody.
nasty.
I'm just gonna say it. I think Scammy Claus and all them need to scratch. They need to scratch their coochie and smell their hands because they got bigger fish to fry.
They like it.
How are you gonna post me? I didn't say nothing bad about anyone but T and her husband.
But that's
But you're
because
gonna post me?
he defends, he defends that violent rapist, pedophile, T's bitch that she married. She's a pedophile sympathizer. Many, many.
Fuck you, investigator.
Oh,
Fuck
hey.
all
Oh,
you. I have a new friend now.
I'm
Jen
about to
Savage says I'm her
about to
favorite,
mute
so
you.
fuck all of y'all.
Don't you dare talk to my
Ash is
bestie like
perfect.
that. That's it.
Is Skinny
Drop.
Claus in the box anywhere streaming?
who dropped her this time?
I have a feeling mom to a baseball player got dropped by my best friend who definitely beat me to it.
Hold on, guys. I got to make sure Scammy Claus isn't streaming or in a box streaming. Let's talk about the minors at Scam Slam, and you had a Discord. That ought to do it. She dropped every time.
Spread love. If you hurt her feelings and she's going after me because of that, it's okay, honey. I'm okay with it. I mean, somebody who takes up for pedophiles can't hurt my feelings.
You're pretty much in the wall of fame of people who defend children.
And it's not even so much about the Pete's radio thing, it's the fact that he's a whole predator. I mean, a whole predator. So take the whole child away, T. The fact that you're with a whole predator is weird as fuck, and that you excuse that. I can only assume you yourself have never gone through anything like that. I am curious to know about your stellar children that are in the Air Force and Marine Corps. I can only imagine, at least the Marine Corps one, probably either doesn't know about
Oh my gosh.
T's Mr. T or something, because I promise you that, I mean, maybe I'll find out. Let me ask him. Let me find
That
out.
one's
Oh
500
my
yards.
gosh. Her poor kids, man. I
She
feel
don't see
bad
him.
for her kids.
She don't see. I feel good for him because they're not around him or her.
Oh, yeah,
Monster
but
go.
still.
I'm right here.
Okay. But I will say this because this is going to be in the recording. What I said over there, I listen. I am off my crazy meds. Okay,
What
we're
were
going to put that out there.
Bullshit.
Y'all got the crazy version of me over there when I snap. But I did mean what I said when I said that I hope your husband gets raped in the ass every day for what he did to that child. T, I
Oh,
absolutely
nope.
fucking meant it.
I fucking second that one. I hope your husband gets raped in the ass every day, T, for what he did to the child. 100%. Please record that. Me and Nikki both post it. Let me know. Make it louder.
Robert, I went into May May's box and said it to her.
Which May? Mine?
No, Jen's sister.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm all for an eye for an eye. I've always been that way.
I love her.
I have a question.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's your question?
Just let me know. Am I a blonde? Am I stupid? But I did hear T say, like in May's live, just because he pled guilty to count 4, basically nothing else matters.
Exactly
That's
what
what-
she fucking said to me.
That's fucking bullshit. I just wanted to make sure I'm hearing it correctly.
Speak your mind. Tell us your interpretation of it, because we are all very versed in that law, and I believe you are too.
As far as I'm concerned, from what I heard, is regardless all the actions, all the charges, they happened. We took a deal so we could get less sentence, and that's just the way the Texas law works.
A plea
That's
deal.
what I.
A plea deal is a negotiation, not proof of innocence.
Correct. But to state all the facts that came out, the evidence that was collected, the disgusting act still happened at the end of the day.
He admitted it when on
And
that plea
he,
deal. When he said, "I
go ahead.
stipulate the evidence against me," that means he does not contest to any of the evidence collected. That means victim statements, police reports, indictments, everything that they had against him. He said he did that shit.
That's so fucking disgusting that she wants to. I guess it's her husband, but it's still disgusting. And I just wanted to clarify. I just wanted to make sure I was hearing what the dumb bitch said.
Yes, ma'am. And you're welcome.
And I never come up here, so I was like, I'm gonna get on Florida Man's panel today because I'm pissed.
And you're welcome anytime. Anybody is welcome anytime. If you have any questions,
I appreciate it. I just wanted to say that and kind of get clarification that I'm hearing what I'm hearing.
Sadly, from them, yes. Tangle Web Live, if you DM them, Tangle Web will be able to just. She's so good with it.
She is so good. I'm one of Amanda's mods, so.
Oh, Amanda's really good too.
Yes.
Just be careful.
Yes. Go ahead.
If you ask for any of the paperwork, honey, it is extremely vile and violent. So if you haven't got any and you're wanting to request it and you're going to read it, just make sure you're in the proper headspace before you do. Please.
I watched the live, so I don't think. I mean, I heard what was said in Tango. I love her to death. She does her homework. She does her research. It was hard for me to even listen to her speaking it. But then still today, after all that, I just heard T, making excuses and it's not what it is and they only got 4 samples of him. I don't know. All her bullshit. So I just wanted to come over here and kind of.
Oh, God.
You know what?
Did she really
Sample
say that?
this fucking ass. Sample this ass, T. How about that, bitch?
One second. I do not want to sweep this under the rug. T's husband absolutely did violently threaten Amanda as well. We can't forget that part.
And her husband, right? Yeah. Or her.
Can I?
There's a lot of stuff going on, but we cannot forget the fact that T's husband absolutely did threaten Amanda with violence twice.
I remember the first time, and I haven't been around lately. I've been working a lot, so can you tell me the second one?
He doubled down on it. He said the same thing. Me and Mush was in a box. He threatened both of us. SA. Mush laughed. I said, "Go, you'll have to match with me on Grindr because we men, like, okay, try." But then it's still like the fact that he did it.
In my life.
Concerning. Yeah, and Monster was trying to bring peace.
I really was. I usually do, but not anymore. I'm grouchy monster. Rawr.
They're doing the whole. They're speaking on my kids. No, we speaking on y'all shit parenting over there. You shitty parents. I mean it. All of it.
Dan, quick question.
So was there a trigger for him to get all violent with Amanda?
There's a trigger that he could do to himself.
Uh-huh.
We all know what I mean.
Just talking. She was talking to T, and he fucking said, "You know what? I want to slap you, bitch," in the background. Listen, if somebody on the internet can make you so mad and you're in the background, you're not even involved in the conversation, and you are so mad that you are willing to fucking hit a woman, there's something wrong with you. And that is why they were like, maybe we should look at what, see what we're dealing with.
Definitely exactly. No, I totally agree.
Right, and that's what happened.
I'm sorry it happened in your life.
That part.
At all.
Jen.
Yeah.
Was you friends with Stop the BS?
Yes.
Oh, girl,
They were part of that group that was in my Facebook Messenger, and they didn't They watched me work all day long on my phone because we were on a video call all day long, and they still
So,
went over there and told lies about me.
all right, so that's what this is. Stop the BS. You butt hurt. Is you butt hurt, little baby, that Jen didn't want to be your friend no more?
Jen did want to be her friend. It's just she was only Jen's friend to collect information, and it was bullshit. Is what they're mad about now? Is none of us are collecting information on Jen, that we're actually being genuine towards Jen and treating Jen like a human? Y'all can be mad about that.
That tea, I want that tea, because Stop the BS said a lot of shit over there.
Oh, hey, yes. At 2:34 p.m. Eastern Time, I was sent your information. I'm just saying.
Here's the thing. How can you sit there and say you want people to get better while continuously beating them down to where they feel like they're nothing? How does that help them?
They did it to Lisa, and so many of us fought against that. I took the brunt of the heat because I can. That's my strength.
I didn't understand that when that was going on.
But that's they want them because they're making money. That shitty parent Tammy and that shitty fucker Earl, they made money off Jen. Jen's own brother and sister would rather see Jen suffer so they can make a few dollars in TikTok coins.
And so, Florida man, that's why I saw them doing that to that one guy over there and thought that that's what they were doing to him. And I was going to step in the way. And
you told me that?
Mm-hmm. Because I know that's what they do to people.
Mm-hmm. Me and Monster have something in common. And me and Spread, all three of us.
I don't like the bullying of people that are less fortunate. I don't like it.
And that's why Monster messaged me after she went to his live and said, I think this. And I'm like, cool, I don't know nothing about him, but I leave people to their own. But then when she found out, she messaged, and it was a decent conversation, honestly.
They did it to Jen. They did it to Lisa. They did it to Sean. They did it to a lot of different people. Now, Amanda Bowden, I did not like her personally, but
Bowden.
I don't know anything about those other people, but all I know is I don't think that what they do is helping.
They do it because they have a superiority complex. They're insecure about their own position in life, so they have to find someone to look down on instead of saying we're equal. Because Jen is 100% equal to me. We are on the same.
I think she is too.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to step in.
I got something to say real quick. Justina down in the chat. You guys were not trying to be my friend. You guys were trying to keep me off of TikTok. And when it didn't work, that's when you guys turned against me. Be honest for a change. Justina, just stop.
Justina, you really should be honest. And if you get up here and you talk shit, I'm going to block you. Be honest. Because you know what? I just put Texas Tiff out there. I just put Tammy out there. I'm putting Earl's ass out there because he's a short.
I have all of the messages still from Facebook Messenger group. I have them all. And I'm not afraid to show them again.
Honey, we were really trying to be your friend. Honest to God. At least I was. We were really trying to be your friend.
That's why you knew about the petty tribe stealer. That's why you knew about the petty tribe stealer. And you sat in Amanda's chat and didn't say nothing. You knew all about it because you were in that chat.
I do not like to cause conflict.
I have those screenshots.
That's fine. I do not like to cause conflict in somebody else's life. I don't.
Justina, I'm sorry. I have to intervene here, honey.